I got a new transmission. You guys ready for it? This is a very specific one. Hey, Mr. Postman, you're so hot. Wheel of Fortune. Everything's still totally cool. Remember this. Friends don't let friends wear patchouli. She don't stink. She smells good, like ambrosia. Oh my God! They remember. Let's hang out. End transmission. So all of those Starseed transmissions will be coming through, and that'll be in the comment section of this reading, and this reading originated on YouTube. Now we're going to draw names from the Ace of Cups. Wonderful! Oh my God, how exciting. Drawing names from the big giant Ace of Cups, darlings. You ready? We just had to get that little bit of information out of the way. Now we can go on with our day. Oh my God. Poets, gather round. We're starting with you. Eugene. You like what I did there? We're starting with you. Yeah. Eugene. Ah! Wonderful. Why did the chicken cross the road? Do you know that joke, I've talked about it before, is not just basic question, obvious answer. Real knee slapper. Yeah. No, it's actually a play on words. So that joke came around the turn of the century, when people were doing seances and really getting into seances between the late 1800s and 1900s. And when the chicken crossed the road, it got killed and it made it to the other side. Like the other side. Oh my God, now it's cooler. Yeah. What do you think of that, Eugene? True story right there. All right, I'm going to pop a card for if you resonate with Eugene. All right, next message, if you resonate with Eugene. What's the message for Eugene? Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. What's the next message if you resonate with Eugene? Okay, I want to show how this landed. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And then when I picked this up, this card kind of like bounced around. Okay, somebody has an artist in their life, and this is somebody that has been in every single lifetime. All right? A big member of their soul family. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So this card is representing narcissist abuse in a safe space. So let's look at it. There's the schoolhouse. There's the mean-ass teacher. He's got this little boy in a dunce hat. These girls are so fucking embarrassed. They have secondhand embarrassment, and everybody's feeling awkward. This one, she's dissociated. Look at her. Oh my fucking God. Narcissist abuse in a safe space. Like school, church, a group, a club, something like that. All right. By a person that you should have trusted, should have been able to trust. What's the message from Divine Feminine Energy? I am on an amazing spiritual journey. My imperfections are beautiful. A message from Divine Masculine Energy. If you resonate with Eugene, my computer just went dark. Darling, we're lit from behind now. Oh, my dear. Let's hear more. I've had a wall up for years. All right. Back in the light, darling. Wonderful. The wall came down. There's the message. All right. So also, if you resonate with any of these names, there's going to be a free Galactic Professor lesson. This one is called the Narcissist Devaluation Stage, How They Break You Down. And it's by Tim Fletcher. And I will put that in the comment section of this video. So that's if you want to feel better and you resonate, you will feel better with this free knowledge. Take the time to make yourself feel better. And make sure that you hit a like on all these people that are giving you free knowledge to help you feel better. So this guy's really cool. Tim Fletcher, the Narcissist Devaluation Stage, How They Break You Down. And if you're Christian, you might dig this guy too, because in some of his videos he does Christian guidance as well. But if you're not Christian, he says everybody is invited for the free knowledge. And so he throws down the whole lesson first. And then a lot of times he'll say, now is the time when I'm going to go into the Christian guidance of this now. And for those who aren't Christian, I'll say goodnight to you now. And for those who are, let's go and start talking about that. So he's a very high vibrational Christian man who respects that not all people are Christian, and he still gives the love and the knowledge, which is what a high vibrational Christian person would do. So that's a great person if you need some Christian guidance too. You may find it peppered within his different videos, and he usually leaves it at the end. So that his name is Tim Fletcher, the Narcissist Devaluation Stage, How They Break You Down. All right, so Eugene, there is your message. Anne or Annie, Anne or Annie. Message for Anne or Annie. Okay. An elbow might mean something. Here's what Spirit's showing. This is my card for somebody who's had an aha moment. They're like, I see it. This is my card for the masculine that are so deep in their emotions, they're in the middle of the ocean on an aircraft carrier. All right. Next message for Anne or Annie. I keep looking at this. That one thing, remember this? Yeah. What's it? Yeah, the Statue of Liberty. Next message for Anne or Annie. Message for Anne or Annie. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Imagination. I express and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Next message for Annie or Anne. I picked this up and this stayed down. Work smarter, not harder, darling. Next message. All right. Somebody made the butter. This is somebody who work really hard. It might have taken a long time, and they made the butter. Next message from Divine Feminine Energy. I am ascending to a higher level. Message from Divine Masculine Energy. Annie or Anne? Annie or Anne? You are so sexy, and it landed right on top of the Divine Feminine. A blessing is headed my way. All right, there's the message. Next. December. If you resonate with December, here's your message. Y'all heard of that 1 month called December? We got a tower for the person with the terrible temper. So this is my card for a tower. And this card right here is the person who reacts before thinking. And so what this rhino did was he got all pissed off and ran his horn right along the closest car. And then when he cooled down and relaxed, he realized he like keyed his own fucking car. Now he has a car with a big scrape in it. All right. Next message. What's the message for December? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Message from Divine Feminine Energy for growth. I want to show how that looks. Look at that. I hold a new energetic vibration. This is my card for like a podcast person, an orator, a speaker, a tarot card reader, a guide, a preacher, a teacher, something like that. I hold a new energetic vibration. And final message from Divine Masculine Energy. Please be patient with me. All right, there's the message. Next. Ryan. If you resonate with the name Ryan, here's your message. Message for Ryan. What's the message for Ryan? Next message for Ryan, if you resonate with Ryan. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Message for Ryan. What's the message for Ryan? This is my card for somebody. Open throat chakra. Somebody who's sensitive. They may have psychic abilities. They may be spectrum-y. They may have a sensitive or spectrum-y kid. Or they were a sensitive spectrum-y kid growing up. And they could have a psychic abilities. Next message for Ryan. I know that I love you. And message from Divine Masculine Energy for Ryan. What's the message for Ryan? Whoa. I value your perspective. All right. There's your message, Ryan. Next. Somebody about to get real lucky. It's this person. Look at this. You're about to get real lucky. Bunch of people are watching. Somebody's thinking about what? Getting married and shit? Fuck all the bullshit of the past. Yep, everybody's transcended the lesson of the fucked up karmic. Look who brought in love. Now we got a full house. Grab yourself. The salty pirates in love. Oh my God. They're in love with the rose without a thorn. The sweet one. Okay, you ready? Todd! Todd. Todd, direct from the guides. You're a hot toddy. Todd. If you resonate with the name Todd. Big Daddy Buffalo is hungry, horny, and full of ideas. Going for it today. Virgo. Spirit says go for it. Today's the day. Perfect timing. The perfect hot dinner for a day like today. Leo. Now they're fired. Everything changes today. I'm like itching my ear. Aries. Tell them you're sorry today. All right. Let's hear it for Todd. Todd, 1D or 2. Are we talking 1D or 2? Todd, are you going to go motorboating soon? Oh, shit. I hear the 12 days of Christmas. I talking to that old-fashioned record player with that horn thing coming out of it, and it records me. Thomas Edison might mean something. Okay. Message for Todd, 1D or 2. Todd. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Next message for Todd. Todd double D or even just single D. Yeah. Whole bunch of riches are about to come your way. Yeah. You just needed to see it from the right perspective. Oh, there you go. Ding dong. Right on. Okay, next message from Divine Feminine Energy for Todd. It's okay to review my belief systems. A message from Divine Masculine Energy for Todd. Oh my God, Todd. Oh my God, Todd, you're going to die. No, you're not going to die. You're going to love what I have to show you. I need a break. It's time for it. Yeah, Todd. Todd, gather all your friends. No one's dying, so don't look too far into that. I meant you're going to swoon because look at how freaking cute my shoes are. Brand new shoes. I love anything with a fringe, tassel, anything Oxford. Yeah. Oh my God, they've never been worn. Clark's. I got them at the thrift store for $17.99. And they fit like a freaking glove. Oh my God, aren't they cute? Yeah, so. Yeah, Todd, you might have the death of an ego. That's what's going to die. Yeah, but guess what's going to be rebirthed? Your authentic self. Get it, Todd. All right, there's your message. Todd, you about to start feeling way better. September. If you resonate with September. It goes down to SEP, S-E-P. Taurus, Tower. Spirit has separated the wheat and the chaff. Here's more galactic evidence. All signs, we've separated the wheat and the chaff. All right? September or SEP. Somebody's making a judgment call. This is my card for a judgment. All they've been doing is thinking. They just can't stop thinking. They're smitten as a kitten. Oh my God. Let's hear more. The guides from above are working on this. And a Scorpio might mean something. Just like that, darling. All right. Let's hear more. I'm not a card trick person. No, I'm an energy worker and a psychic and a clairvoyant. So spirit works with me. And I know how to play with spirit. I personally have had 3 significant death of the egos. So, like your first death of the ego, you may be doused in shame. And I call it, and I've channeled it, it's called the shameful day. And it can last longer than a day. And right before your awakening, you are at the grossest part of Grossville. You may have said buffoony shit. You may have done buffoony shit. You may have been really cringy. Whatever it is. And then you somehow either got catapulted from Grossville into Healdville, or you got forced to swim the very turbulent river that separates Grossville and Healdville. And you are now in Healdville. And so that shame is actually a good feeling. Because what it means is you've transcended whatever that lesson was. And what the end result of that is I don't ever want to feel like that, be like that, do that, whatever that again. I don't like how this feels, being that kind of person. And so I've transcended the lesson of shame. And I'm going to peacefully detach from it and learn from that. And I'm going to be a changed person because I've transcended the lesson. And to remember, too, that everybody in Healdville that has gone through an intense, brutal spiritual awakening has had a shameful day. It's part of the process. And when you're in the darkest part of the dark night in your shameful day, a lot of people can blow their flame out. So if anybody is in this very dark spiritual depression where you're just cringing at yourself, just know you're in a thing called the death of the ego. And it's going to be okay. You're at like the hardest part of a Super Ball slam. Remember when we whipped our Super Balls as kids? And the ball got whipped so hard by spirit because you had to shake off all this negative entities that had attached itself to you. And you might, and a lot of times that's called the tower. And you might be just laid out in energy, full of shame. Everything, your whole fucking life might have blown up. However it is. And just remember, that's the toughest part. And you're getting out of it. You're getting guidance right now that the Super Ball needs to slam so fucking hard so it can bounce so high up. And you are on the way to bouncing high up. So don't give up. All right? Because here's what Spirit wants to show you. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. All right? If you resonate with September or the big giant slam, here's the message. The shameful day, something like that. Somebody might go over to somebody's house. They might cook. Next message. What you looking at? Imagine the possibilities. Somebody's been watching this whole time and eating and watching and watching and eating and imagining the possibilities. All right. Somebody's paying attention. What's the message from Divine Masculine? I want you to trust me. All right, there's the message. And final name. Then I'm going to do 3 shuffles and I'm going to read some names. Gail. As in Dorothy? Let's hear more. If you resonate with Gail or Dorothy, here's your message. Now I want to show you how this one landed. Look at that. The name David might mean something. Nice physique. It's time to rest. All right? Somebody may say, nice physique. Let's hear more. Somebody may go to a museum. I feel safe opening up to you. All right, there's the message. Now, let's do it. The names I see. Nikki, Brent, Charlie, Jeremy, August, Ginger, Kathy, Mark. Spirit wants all these people who resonate with these names to watch that video that I'm going to link in the comments section. Jeanette. That's really all I can see. Sharon, Barb, and Taurus. Okay, and then finally, and even if you don't resonate with any of these names and you feel called to watch it, still watch it. All right, Spirit's working with all of those people. There's your messages.